Wiki Warcraft 2 a Combat Edition at war2.ru presents Wiki Warcraft 2. Today we have Ragner. Ragner is one of the greatest Warcraft 2 players hailing from the country of Ukraine. He's going to be taking on Extasey. Extasey hailing from the country of Russia. Who will win? Only you can tell. It's the Wiki Warcraft 2 War 2 Combat Edition. Big shout out to the Master Ill. We are making this video for Ill. Spasibo to Ill. Spasibo to Ill. Spasibo to Ill. Meanwhile, we have a pause here so we can use this to advertise for other places like the Troggler. That's right, Troggler. Or the Global Fashion Workshop. Dun, 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 dun. All right, here we are back to the video game of the century. Also want to advertise for Matchmasters. Here comes a offensive guard tower being placed in Ragner's base. He's going to build himself a nice defensive tower. Look at the widescreen on this guy. He's got it. Screen stretched all the way over there. He can see into the next map even because he can see that dang far with his wiki world widescreen here. All right, Extasey tried to make it in here. Not going to be able to, or is he? Look at that. He does the dual farm cancellation or wall off trick. Still, Ragnar isn't going to stress out. He's got a nice defensive tower here. He's got 3 peons attacking Extasey's assault, so things looking really good for Ragnar. He might even want to set up shop at the 11 o'clock spot, but no, not likely, as his tower and these peons are going to quickly destroy these farms. So he kills one of his own peons? Is that true? No, probably a spy purple peon who just happened to be there, popping out after completing that farm, and he's going to be able to mine with the greatest of ease. So this is probably going to be a quick GG in the favor of Ragnar, as Ragnar has shown superior Warcraft 2 skills so far. And vending this off, a catapult is out for Ragnar in the future, very near future, and it looks like he is able to do the hop in. Look at the hop in. That's a chop in. That guy able to harass, even though he's got that bundle of sticks he's got to carry around. He's going to go ahead and set up shop with a farm right there. Pretty good block off here from Ragnar, one of the great Warcraft 2 players out there. But Extasey defeating me 3-0 last time we met, just like Ragnar defeated me as well. But Ragnar has such a wide screen, he can see even on the next time we played. Before we even played, Ragnar's widescreen can see that because it is so dang wide. Wiki Warcraft 2. Meanwhile, up here at the 9 o'clock spot, Ragnar's getting ready to sent his offense into motion, setting one peon down there to possibly set up a wall up or even a tower. Yep, it's going to be a wall because that area is not actually walled off at the moment. Then he's going to move his catapult down here as well. Looks like he's probably setting up with another catapult, and look at there, a peon going to make its way in to try to assault that catapult. Not going to have a whole lot of luck, however, but Ragnar is one catapult blast ahead in the artillery wars down there, so he's going to continue to maintain that offensive position down there. Gonna let his farm finish? It might be a good idea. Actually needs the food. Here comes the catapult micro. No, not gonna let his farm finish, and that peon unburdened by style. Look at the peons coming out of nowhere. Peons flowing here, peons flowing there. He tries for the whop up, but it was a trap, as our hero Ragnar has his catapult fall victim to the miggity micro of Extasey. So wiki Warcraft 2 at its finest, paid for and sponsored by war2.ru and Matchmasters. All right, here comes the cancellation from another farm and another assault being sent out here from Ragner, a little caravan of artillery and grunt and peon and makeup. Just these small assaults is all he needs to do to take the ground from Extasey. Extasey had a very good assault there with his 3 peons, and his catapult is making waves here, but looks like Ragner just gonna team up and beat up all of these peons that might come his way. Will he get the wall off in time? 1 peon is there to wall off, and he's gonna try to use some really good skills. And look at that, not only able to kill the offending peon, but able to get that wall off. Wow. Ragner with the wiki Warcraft 2 skills. Seems like he might just be toying with his opponent. Getting a second barracks, and he's going to actually cancel this farm here and then decide to send all that he has. He's going to have the 2 racks building his stuff here. So that's going to prompt a wall off from his opponent. So not a bad move. And the opponent's going to cancel that wall off because look at the grunts on that guy. Extasey has so many grunts. 1 grunt trying to chase a peon down. And Ragner might even just decide to let his wall off finish here, as he probably has catapults underway. And he likes the where he's sitting with this. But look at his gold flow not mining with the greatest of ease any longer, as catapults are tending to bombard in here. He does have a catapult at home. He's able to try to fend this off, but will he be successful? Indeed he will. So Ragnar finally does let that wall off finish. Gonna choose to go for the late game in this wiki Warcraft 2 adventure. Today's episode also brought to you, as it always is, by the Global Fashion Workshop. Dun, 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 dun. And War 2 Combat Edition at war2. Are you kidding me? So 3 catapults blasting this barracks, and that's really, we're just going to have to go and fast forward into the future on this one. Well, there is a defensive catapult, and he actually makes it a 1-2 catapult defense. Not too shabby for a player like Extasey. Has he decided to set up shop somewhere else? Most likely, if he hasn't, then it's a quick a G here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have fast forward in the future, as the Ragnar has just one heck of a offense built up the artillery when he decides to convoy into the next but wait, Extasey trying to sneak around the backside with 3 grunts, and he's looking for that chop out, which is inevitable, but Ragnar already positioned, and chop out is complete, but not a lot they can do there versus the artillery fire of Ragnar. Looks like there is more artillery fire coming at his gold flow, or was that? So here we go, fast forwarding into the future. Will he decide to do what he needs to do and set up shop at the 6 o'clock spot? Or will it be the 8, or where will it be? Grunts are running around and looking all over the place. And maybe he's just kept a small 9 o'clock position. Ragnar gonna be forced to back his artillery up. He's playing the long game here. He has the advantage starting at the 9 o'clock spot, which has the superior gold flow, the superior expandable spots to the small 9, and has the time advantage as well. And here comes the chop out with a lot of grunts. Gonna catch these grunts off guard and clean them up. So he's probably getting ready to expand himself. Here comes 2 catapults. Gonna be target fired down. But just a lot of grunts now from Ragnar as he decides to push towards a victory. There's the gold mine that explodes from Extasey. Many of gold ducats still in the bank here for Ragnar, but he's got the grunt army necessary to prevent his opponent from expanding. And expanding his opponent does do, but will he have a whole lot of success with that? Only time can tell. Alright, I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. It looks like he will prevent this expansion from happening with that big grunt army, sending one grunt in to take out the artillery. Then he's going to move in for the kill as he sets up shop at the 11 o'clock spot. Deciding not to go tier number 2, but he has it. There's the GG. I want to thank ye all for tuning in. Tune in next time when we have yet another wiki 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 Warcraft 2 audio commentary brought to you by Ragner, Ecstasy, and AR Militar.